Hello, I'm Lisa from the Wee House of Crochet and welcome to Knitcraft Tea on the Green Block D, round 12. So you should be at the same place as me now, and you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 pixels going across. So remember this is your row. Now, we only want you to go to 11. Normally, up here, you would chain 6, but we don't want you to do that because then you will get 12, and we need to keep it at 11 so that we've got the correct width. So, I'm just going to flip my work over there so that you can see. So, row 12 says to slip stitch into the first treble. Put my teeth back in. Slip stitch into the first 3 treble. So we're not going to chain 6 because that would be increasing. We want to decrease. So we are going to slip stitch into these 3 treble here. So you've got 1, 2, and 3. So we're going to slip stitch into the first one, slip stitch into the second one, and slip stitch into the third one. Then you'll notice that the pattern says to slip stitch into the chain 3 space. Well, your chain 3 space is here because there's your chain 3. So we're going to slip stitch into there. And what that allows us to do is move the hook so that we can carry on filling in with those pixels onto row 12. What you'll also see that it does is it gives you a really nice neat edge. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to carry on. So chain 3, we've done the slip stitches, so now we're going to chain 3. And you can see there it's giving you a nice edge. Then it says to 3 treble in the same chain 3 space as the slip stitch. That's 1 and 2 and 3, and then slip stitch into the chain 3 space at the top of the next pixel. I'll do that again because I moved my hand. So we've done the 3 treble, and then the pattern says to slip stitch into the chain 3 space at the top of the next pixel, which is here. And it says to repeat that. So repeat this process until you've worked your slip stitch into this top pixel here. And that's your last one. So, of this row anyway. So, I will carry on with you. So that's 2 and 3 chain and 3 treble. And then slip stitch into that space, chain 3, and then 3 treble in the same place, 3 and 4. Oh, well, sorry, it's 4 including that chain 3. And then slip stitch, chain 3, 3 treble, and then slip stitch, chain 3, 3 treble, and then slip stitch, chain 3, and then 3 treble, and then slip stitch, chain 3, 3 treble, slip stitch, chain 3. So we're just doing this all the way up until we get to that last one. Slip stitch, chain 3, 3 treble, slip stitch, chain 3, 3 treble. See how you can get a nice flow though? I think you can. If you've got small kids mithering you, it's fine. You can just, you're not going to lose any, you're not going to lose where you are. Right, so this is the last slip stitch into that last one. So now we move on to round 13. So, actually that's a lie. This is my slip stitch. I need to chain 3. We're still on round 12. 3 treble, that's that. Now we're on row 13. So on that one there, you slip stitched to end it. We need to increase this because this needs to go up to 43 pixels. So we're going to chain 6 still. And then that counts as, remember that counts as a 3 chain and a treble. We're going to treble into the 4th chain. 1, 2, into the 5th, and the last one into that 6th chain. So that's another pixel completed, and then twist your work up, slip stitch into that one, and so the pattern says that's completed under the pixel. You've slip stitched into the chain 3 space at the top of the last pixel, work from the previous row, chain 3 and 3 treble in the same place. See how we're working back down the row? If I just stop there and just show you, we're working back down. Slip stitch into the chain 3 space at the top of the next treble and repeat all the way until you have worked the slip stitch in the chain 3 space at the last block of the previous row. So I'm just going to do this last one with you because I want to show you again how we slip stitch. So I'm not going to say much, I'm just going to whiz through this. So you carry on and I'll carry on and I won't bore you. I'm still not figured out how you speed things up on this YouTube. Oh, anyway, I'll shut up. So that's chain 3 and 3 treble, slip stitch, chain 3, 3 treble. Oh my goodness. That's 2, that's 3, slip stitch, chain 3, 3 treble, slip stitch, chain 3, 3 treble. I need some more yarn. Slip stitch, 3 chain, 3 treble, slip stitch, so I've shown you how to increase on corner to corner, and I've shown you once how to decrease. So I'm going to show you that again. Slip stitch, chain 3, 3 treble, 2 and 3. So we've come to this part here. So what we're going to do is slip stitch into that chain 3. Now I've just turned my work over, because what you're going to do then is slip stitch into these 3 chains here. So slip stitch, slip stitch, sorry you can hear my dog, slip stitch, and then slip stitch into that chain, slip stitch into that chain 3 space. So you'll see there that you have worked up. Now you're going to carry this on until you've got 43 pixels in height. Once you've got 43 pixels in height, you then need to decrease. And what will happen is, as you're decreasing on this side and you're decreasing in this side, the amount of pixels that you need to do will become less and less until you've got 1 pixel left in the corner. And when you've got that, you will have 11 in width and 43 in height. And you're just fast enough. I'm not going to do all of that, because I think once you've got the rhythm of this, it's quite, it's quite easy. You need to do 4 of them, but they do work up quick, and I love the pattern. It's really effective, and I hope you like it too. I will see you in week 5 for block E. Bye.